recently bought. This is the real fun part of it. They know what they paid for it. They'll always tell you they shopped around. Oh, did you shop around? Got the best price? You betcha. Can't get it cheaper anywhere. Guaranteed. Nowhere. I always say the same thing. Let's test that theory. I get them to search for that exact product. In about 20 seconds, the genie performs its magic. Get them to click on compare. All of a sudden, the line goes real quiet. Or you might hear, and I just say, what happened? Find anything interesting? Well, it says here I could have saved $80 on this thing I bought. Do you see the magic yet? At this point, a lot of people are saying, everybody's going to want this. I'm in. Let's get rolling. If they have questions, all the resources are in place to answer their questions. Be the tour guide and use the resources. You've got your replicated shopping genie site. We do 5 live conference calls a week, 4 live webinars. The successful people have people. We do a live webinar every Monday and Thursday at 9 o'clock UK time. Have people on those webinars. Let someone else tell the story. You be the usher walking people through the process. And your people can do that. Because using this system, if you can say 2 sentences and dial a phone, you can build a business. And the brand new person that gets started here tonight, before you get to your car, you can be doing what we're doing. Because you don't have to be an expert. The tools are in place. Does that make sense? That's what it's all about. Do not become the librarian. 99% of questions I get asked, I don't have a clue. Not a clue. But I direct them to where the answers are. Do not be the person who knows it all, because you'll have the smallest paycheck. Be the person who directs the traffic. Okay, now you guys ready to get started? Get them plugged in and duplicated. How do you do that? Number one, you always, always, always use the system yourself. Don't do it one way and then tell them they got to do it another way. It's not going to fly. It will not work. You will not get the duplication. But what I do with brand new people, I get them to our team site. There is a button on that site. I call it the money button, because they'll make you a lot of money with your brand new people. And it's the get started fast button. Here's what I do with every brand new person. I get them to that button. I tell them, print off our fast start action plan and listen to our fast start training call. It's all right there. Okay? If they're not going to print off that fast start training or fast start action plan and listen to the call, how much time do you think I'm going to invest in it? Nothing. Because the blueprint is right there for them to follow. Why would I spend an hour on the phone repeating, going over and over everything when it's all automated? I'm happy to answer some questions after that, but I'm trying to work myself out of a job, not into a job. Do you want to spend all of the rest of your life training people on how to do this, or do you want to automate? That's what these buttons do. It also sorts out who's serious and who's not. They're not going to use those resources. Don't spend a lot of time on it. Our industry is all about part-timers. Every single person who ever started in network marketing started part-time. We all started with different goals. We want to accomplish a few different things. Maybe it's make an extra $100 a week to take the family for dinner, put a kid through college, buy a new car, family holiday, bring the spouse home from work, get crazy, live a crazy lifestyle, whatever. But we all started part-time. Here's the problem with part-timers. You get so hot and excited about this, you go crazy for 48 hours and then life gets in the way. Okay, now you have to take the kids somewhere, the job gets too crazy, the family comes to stay, and you go cold for 2 weeks. You don't do anything with it. Then for some reason you get fired up again, you go for 72 hours, bang, you're tied up with life again for 3 more weeks. You never get any momentum going. To have success, you need to do simple, consistent things every single day to move your business ahead. And that's why we put together what we call the one-a-day club. Because if you were to walk one person a day through our 7-minute call, Monday through Friday, tremendous workload, I know, 7 minutes a day for 5 days a week. We're going to give you the weekends off. You're going to walk them through one a day. You want it faster? Do 2 a day, 3 a day, 5 a day, whatever you want. But if you just did one a day for the They keep going. By Sunday, they can't remember the name of the company, and they're owls. Okay, to do this, you go to our site, get started fast. You click on the one-a-day tab. We have a commitment sheet there. Print that off, print a bunch of copies, fill it out, and date it. It's not a commitment if you don't. If there's no commitment, it's not going to happen. Sign it, date it, put one in your office, one on your bathroom mirror, all over your house, so it reminds you to do your one a day. Now, what do you do if it's 11:30 at night and you haven't done your one a day? Call someone in North America. Okay? That's what you do, because you're committed and you're going to do what it takes and you're going to methodically build your business because it's right here for everybody. Does that make sense? That's the difference between success and between hoping to win the lottery. I set 3 goals with people when I get them started. Goal number 1, you heard about it, 2 in 72. Why do we set that up? So they get their first 2 in 72, because they'll never be more excited than when they first join. Get them engaged, get them in the game, using the system, showing them how simple this is. If you simply focus everybody on your team on getting 2 in 72, your team would double every 72 hours. What would that look like 6 or 12 months from now? Very simple goal, but the math is extraordinary. Second goal, power distributor in 12 days. Why do you want to do that? There's 1.3 million genies out there on people's computers. 2% of all that click money that's generated goes into the bucket. Paul showed you. You go power in 12 days, you have a lifetime share of what happens there. Are you going to retire on that share now? No. But the company's goal is 10 million genies out there by Christmas. What's it going to look like then, a share in this? What's a share going to look like when there's 100 million, 500 million, and a billion genies out there? Because that is going to happen. Do it once, you're in for a lifetime share. You don't do that, when you hit global, you're back in that pool. But get your people focused on these short-term goals. It makes all the difference. Third goal that we set is what we call the 2020 Diamond Vision. Remember your list of 200 people that you put together. You're not going to put together a list of 200 people, right? Okay, who are you going to start with? How about the people you care about most? They're usually in your cell phone. Okay, if you get to give away a gift, if you get to play Santa Claus, give away a gift that saves the average person $200 to $300 a month on things they were already going to buy. Factor that out over a year, that's $2,400 to $3,600 a year in savings. Who are you going to give that to? How about the people you care about? Go to your list. Go to your cell phone. Those are the people you want to share it with. And not to mention this opportunity, because it's going to change lives. Okay, so you've got your list of 200. Methodically, we're going to walk them through this system. You're all going to go at different paces. One of you is going to go home and do 10 a day. One of you is going to do 1 a day. And all the way in between. But we're going to systematically search for those 3 to 5 key people. Problem is, they're not wearing neon signs. We don't know who they are. It may be your 3rd call, it may be your 10th call, it may be your 80th call. I don't know. Very unlikely it'll be your 80th call. But you are determined, you're committed, you're doing something every day, and you're plugged into the system that works. And as a result, you're going to get an average of 1 out of 5 that join you. So if you take 200 people through that system over the next 3, 6, 12 months, you should have 40 people that you personally sponsor. Put 20 on the left, 20 on the right. Okay? Build both sides of your business. It's important to reach all the titles and the ranks that are out there. Okay? Now, on average, you're going to have 3 to 5 people on each side that are pretty fired up about this. You're probably going to have 1 superstar on each side that is going to do this with or without you. Now you've got the foundation to go diamond, and when you go diamond, you get to do what you want. Want to fire your boss? Have at it. Do whatever you want. But you're not going to get there between now and Monday morning. It takes a commitment. And that's what this next slide is about, because I've been in this industry 20 years. I've seen people join. They look at something and they say, you know what? I'll kick the tires. I'll dip my toe in the water. I'll hope it happens. I'll talk to 2 people. If they join, then I'm in. I just tell them straight up, don't waste your time. Don't waste just using something that works. We're helping a lot of people do it. Don't get crazy. The movement's going this way. We're kicking up a cloud of dust. Don't be the wild maverick that's over there trying to do it your own way. Because whatever you can think of has already been tried about 60,000 times, and it's been proven 60,000 times it doesn't work. Keep it simple. This system